Let's start. And we have a lot of work to do. I mean, it's a different way. We have to recruit every year a group of players. We can't just say every third year is okay. We got to recruit every year a group of players. It's never been done before. I've got a great staff. Guys work really hard, spend time at this. Obviously, the history of what we've been able to do for families, their kids, and graduating kids, academic success, and NBA success makes the job a little bit easier, but it's still hard.
Was a month, was that enough time to enjoy it?
That's all I had, so I enjoyed it, but that was about it.
When in your career did you understand that this is the way it was going to be? Like, you'd almost have to recruit all new classes. What part of your career, like, you realized it?
Well, I didn't until I got to Kentucky. But we've been doing stuff. My wife, we do things with the players at our house. They're part of our family. That's never changed. We had a player come in and say, "Oh, this is the first time I've been at a coach's house." And my wife looked at the kid and said, "What?" We've been doing this since we were 28 years old, 29 years old at UMass. So we've done things the same way. I've worked at the same pace, but I've been at a place that no one really cared nor knew what you were doing. Now you're in Kentucky. Every word I speak is written down somewhere, and someone analyzes it for what it means and who I mean it to. Everything. So it's what it is.
And you kind of knew that coming in.
Not as you didn't know. Kentucky's its own animal. You think you know, but you don't.
But you're a pretty wise guy, and you've been in college basketball a long time. You knew what the beast with Kentucky was, but you kind of knew it was way different, like Alabama football.
You don't know until you step in there, and then you say, because I thought Memphis was pretty unique. We had a good thing going there, and we had a city charged up, and now you got a state charged up. And the one thing, the difference is the social media network that we have in Kentucky, which connects our fans with us, and there's no filter. It's us and our fans, and there's no one in between. We can't tell them this is what it is. We tell them. The all-access piece, people see it. This is what we are. Here's how we do our jobs. This is what, it's hard. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. I've said it over and over, and it's not for every coach either.
Which suits you best? Being a big boy,
I'd rather be at Kentucky, to be honest with you.
Why is that?
Because you get a chance every year to win a national title. Doesn't mean you're going to, but you have a chance every year. And that's, if you're a competitor in this profession, you want to be at the best job, that you can get the best players, you can compete at the highest level, and that's where I am. I mean, it's one of those jobs that you sometimes be careful what you wish for, I guess. Then you're sitting in there saying, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" I've enjoyed it. Look, the biggest thing I can tell you, folks, in whatever I'm doing, I don't care if I'm going to have fun doing it. And that's what I try to tell my team. Instead of looking at it as anything else, have fun doing it. Have fun. If I have to go to a speaking engagement, I'm going to have a ball doing it. Coming to see you guys is very hard for me to have fun. But I'm going to walk in and have fun with it. And just have fun. Life's too short. The job hasn't changed me. I'm the same guy I was before I took the Kentucky job. And this is not a lifer's job. And when I'm done with the job, I'll be the same guy I was before I took the job. When this thing's over, this is not you don't stay in Kentucky 20 years. It's just not that kind of job.
How many years do you think you will stay?
I would say if I stay more than 10 years, something happened good that I said, let me hang around here another year or two.
Last year, you had Darius Miller as kind of that anchor. Is there anyone capable of doing that this year?
We don't have anybody yet. There may be, but that hadn't evolved yet.
So is that going to have to come from you in the beginning, you think, or where is that going to come from?
Right now, I have already told them, I'm leading your team. But if we're to be any good, you must be empowered. This has got to be your team with your leadership. And I've got to take a less and less seat within the team. Right now, I'm out in front, and it's about me leading and dragging and cajoling and doing and hugging and all the other things that they need me to do right now. But if we're to be what everybody thinks this team could be, they've got to be empowered. It's got to be their team.
I asked you about having already been the underdog coach that succeeded, and now you're in one of the top programs.
And you recoil from that suggestion immediately, whatever you label or so to speak. I'm wondering how much you've grown maybe more comfortable in the seat that you're in.
Well, my team's not very good right now, so we're the underdog. We're going to have to get better. I just coach my team, to be honest with you. I don't get into any of that. I'm not listening to it. It's not moving me. It doesn't change who I am. I am who I am. I coach my team. You guys have fun with all that stuff. He's the underdog. He's the underdog. He's the dog. He's just a dog. Whatever you say I am, I
Veteran presence like Darius and so on. How does that impact how you go about communicating with the guys, getting across?
coaching way more than I had to a year ago. A lot of times what we do is we do the drill and the other players mimic the drill. Well, if no one knows the drill, then you got to teach the whole drill again to everybody. Basically, that's what we're doing. There's no, all right, go ahead and do it, show them. You guys watch now. Watch his feet, watch how he's doing it. You got it right here. You guys got to put it on this one. Then you correct from there. No, that's not right. Watch them again. Now we're like having to teach every part of it. So.
When you look back at this time, like with the progression, could you see yourself going to more of a zone defense than you would like, or?
I would like to play zone if I could get myself to do it. This could be a good zone team because we're really pretty long.
What do you do when the guys don't want to communicate, don't want to speak up?
I make them talk. We stop the drill, we run, we do different things. We have to talk. Sometimes I'll tell the coaches, stop, don't say anything. Let them so we can hear. So we do all kinds of stuff like that. But it's so important. And not only on defense, you got to talk on offense. You got to be able to talk to one another while you're playing. And we challenge that as much as anything else.
John, you said the defense would suit these guys because of their length. What prevents you from taking that step and
Zone?
yeah, and just playing?
Because I think you got to teach them one defense first before you try to move on. And I think that defense is you got to teach them man-to-man. Look, to even play a good zone, you have to understand principles of man-to-man defense to play a good zone. We're not there yet. I can't even put the two bigs on the floor yet because we haven't gotten to where we're squared away with the other team. And the other team's big too. I mean, it's just not 6'11", 7 foot. But it's one of those two bigs, 6'9", 6'7". We're still big, but we're just.
Fans are going to hear what you're saying, so they will be concerned. And you always say, I want my team to be a November team.
We're truly an October team right now.
I guess I'm wondering how optimistic are you for the March team?
I feel good about that. I'm just saying we're not good right now. When I look at my team, I don't know, I have 7 really good players that have never played together, don't know how hard to play, don't know, there's no system down because we change it every year based on our personnel. So we're groping, they're groping, we're all groping. I'm trying to get them to scramble. I said yesterday before the game at the scrimmage, I said, you're going to be right 30% of the time. You're going to be wrong 70% of the time. I'm okay with that. But you must scramble. So when you make a mistake, scramble. You cover for each other. You talk to one another. You're going to be wrong on offense. Fine, scramble. And so last year's team, it took time. This year's team may take longer. About 2 years ago, we went to a Final Four. We lost 6 league games. It took time for that team to get ready. This team may take longer than that. We don't have any control of the content of the show. We had no control. That's what all access does. They come in and then you're holding your eyes like, what are they putting on the show? You have no control.
You said you were somewhat concerned about how, before you saw it, how it would be portrayed. What concerned you?
That it would be all about the NBA. Nothing else. That was my concern. And there was a lot of NBA. But if it doesn't, was my choice in the end of the day to go with it, even though I said no for a month. So if it portrayed us in a bad light, I was going to take responsibility. I'm not sure good light, bad light, I don't know. If you like us, it's a great thing. If you cannot stand us, what is wrong with this show? For the existing watcher. Did you watch it?
Keep my eyes on you. I want to learn your secrets.
Let me say this, there's many in this building that have not watched it and will not watch it and will not turn it on. That's okay.
I just wish they had subtitles, Coach.
What's that?
They should have subtitles in there. Well, you guys
You
really
gotta call, I don't have any control over the content, I don't know what they're putting on there.
Andy Kennedy said you had control over the final cut. You had final cut approval.
I wish I did, it would have been different. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys.